Hello and welcome to session 7, where we're continuing to look at attachment styles and how they impact on your couple dynamic. We'll be covering how you and your partner's attachment styles can create unhelpful patterns in your couple. And we'll be looking at an exercise so you can think about what you want to change. Attuning to another person's attachment difficulties is considered to be one of the key ways of developing more securely attached relationships. For example, someone with more of an avoidant response may need much more time to warm up to shared feelings, whereas someone who's highly anxious may need safer grounding and reassurance. If your own childhood experience of regular care was problematic or inadequate, making space to begin to share your feelings and fears with your partner, a friend or a therapist can be really hard. This is particularly true if your experience of parenting now has reminded you of a time when your own needs were not met. These trigger moments can make you feel overwhelmed and either cut off or swamped with emotion. Let's see Julie and Suresh, who found themselves in a moment of disconnection due to a triggered exchange about who's going out. Here, Suresh, who can be anxious about Julie and their relationship, starts a conversation. Julie, who's more avoidant in her attachment pattern, withdraws as things become difficult between them.
So, how do I look?
Yeah, good.
Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just miss going out. I mean, I haven't been out in weeks, unless you count taking Safi to the doctor.
No, I get that. I understand that. It's just, we spoke about this a couple of days ago. You knew I was going out tonight.
No, it's fine, Suresh, go.
Look. I don't have to go out tonight. Look, I'd rather stay with you, okay? I don't have to go out. I don't want you to feel this way. I just don't like you pulling away from me all the time, you know? I wish we could just talk about this.
I'm sorry, I don't want to row about it. I'm just really tired.
No, I get that. Listen, I totally get that. Look.
Yeah, no, I want you to go out. You go out, you have a good time, and I'll go out with my friends next week.
In our case study, Julie and Suresh were able to pause for long enough to see that they were caught in an unconscious attachment pattern. Through pausing and breathing, they quickly moved towards a more positive place and were able to apologise for their heated verbal exchanges. Let's now do an exercise to help you see how your attachment style may be impacting on your parenting and your couple relationship so that you can consider what to do about it. Sit somewhere quiet with a pen and a journal and ask yourself the following questions. This might be an exercise to do on your own or together with your partner. 1. Which attachment style fits most with your upbringing when you were a child? 2. What do you feel your predominant attachment style is now? How does this affect your relationship with A, your partner, and B, your new baby? And 3, what is your partner's attachment style and how do your attachment styles fit together or not? Finally, write down a secure and caring thought about you and your partner. For example, my partner chose me above any other as the person to have a child with, or we have recovered from this in the past. You may wish to keep your responses to these questions private until you feel less vulnerable, or you may feel ready to share them with your partner. If you do decide to share them, it's important to take responsibility for your feelings and behaviours. In this session, we have explored how attachment theory is important, not just in relation to caring for your child, but also in relation to how you as partners connect with each other. We will revisit some of the ideas about attachment in later sessions. In our next session, session 8, we'll be looking at parenting styles, which link with attachment theory, but it is a slightly different way of thinking about parenting. We'll help you to identify your strengths and potential conflict areas as parents and offer you some suggestions on how to keep communication high. See you then.